Hello everybody, this is Jenny from All the Pretty Little Things. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'm also Pink Disney Pandora. I know it's been a very long time since I uploaded my last video. I think it's been over a year. I do apologize for those that are subscribed to my channel. I know that I personally look forward to these type of videos, not only as a fan of Pandora, a collector of Pandora, but also, to distress my life away. We're living definitely crazy times, so many changes, but I feel like I'm praying it's getting a little better, hoping, but I definitely wanted to take some time to share my newest collection. There has been a huge update, obviously, compared to how my collection was since my last video, but mainly I want to focus this bracelet that I will be sharing with you guys on my newly updated Disneyland Pandora bracelet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So starting off with my design, I chose the baby blue and pink theme. As most of my charms here, they incorporate a lot of pink and blue. Not only because they're my favorite colors, I love pastels, and that's kind of the main reason why I love to go to Disneyland. Also, not only because it's Disneyland, but because of the fact how all their architecture, their theme park is based on beautiful colors. The colors are a very important part of my life, and I'm pretty sure most of you can relate. And that is the beauty of Pandora, right? Creating all these designs, all these colors. So mainly to match my bracelet and my theme that's going on. Obviously, I went with, the pink and the blue to match the Disneyland castle. And of course, it reminds me of Fantasyland. So opening up my bracelet so you guys can get a closer look and defining or explaining each and every one of these charms here. So to start off from the far left, let's see me focus that, make sure you guys get a good view. Okay, so the first charm on the far left is the small world clock, and as you know, it has the numbers representing, I believe, the clock. But oh, you know what I'm just noticed, and it's actually representing the year of the charm, I believe, because it has 2019, and that's when I got the charm. Or if anybody of you know what that stands for, let me know. Honestly, I don't know. But anyway, moving along, it does say it's a small world. On mine, it's kind of blurred out because, it's not so new anymore. As far as I know, inside the Pandora store in the Pandora store inside of Disneyland, this charm is retired. I did not see it on the display, but I do have some good news to share with you all. There is the Pandora store outside of Disneyland, which is located in downtown Disney. I did see this charm, and I just recently seen it. When was it? About a week ago that I was at the park. Yeah, last Thursday I was at the park, and I seen this charm there. So I was very excited. I definitely want to share that to anyone that is actually looking for this charm. And does not own it and is looking for it. So definitely check out Pandora outside of the Disneyland in downtown Disney. They got a lot of their retired charms when Disneyland closed. The second charm I went with was the Cinderella glass slipper. Of course, you can't really tell here on the camera, but it has the blue CZs. I love this charm. It's so cute and delicate. The third charm is the 2019 castle with the fireworks. This castle was actually my first Disney Pandora charm. So I first started collecting Pandora back in 2019. Actually, yeah, early 2019. I'm sorry, the beginning of 2019. I know I'm fairly new to the Pandora community, and all I gotta say is I've gone crazy. I can't stop. I'm so in love with this jewelry. I know that there will come a point where I have to just, evaluate how far I'm going. But I always say, if you love it and you enjoy it, honestly, it's an investment. And not only that, You know, what matters is that you really love it. And I guess the rest doesn't really hurt. I want to say, I don't know. Maybe you guys can relate, some of you. So as for my Muranos, I do have the Cinderella glow-in-the-dark Muranos. I love these. I've recently added these onto my collection. I don't think I've shown any videos with these Muranos. I was going crazy trying to find these because, as I just shared, I am a late collector and I never got the chance to purchase these new from the store. So the gal that I bought them off from, she was getting rid of her collection and they were in excellent conditions. I definitely had to take advantage of the sale since I was going crazy looking for them, and I ended up buying 4. So anyway, moving on with the following charm is the Cinderella dress. This one I got in the outlets in Cabazon, California at a very good price also, and it's also retired. This one is the, let me see if I get that to focus. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Of course, to match, you know, with the Cinderella side here. As for my clips, I do apologize. I am not ready with the name. These I also bought pre-loved. And they're the ones that have the little blue CZ. I do want to mention that Emily was my inspiration to find these specific clips. She has these clips on one of her bracelets. I think that's her wedding bracelet. I'm not sure. But she was definitely one of my inspiration to find these clips. It's a little bit oxidized. I do have to clean them, but I like the fact that they're very oxidized and they make that little swirly designs pop up. So not only do I like this charm, but it also reminds me of how in Fantasyland they have, you know, the Alice in Wonderland, the little plants that have those swirls. So it definitely gives me a Disneyland vibe. So these can be perfect enough for this bracelet. So definitely wanted to incorporate another Murano, and this is the Sleeping Beauty glow-in-the-dark Muranos. Definitely wanted to keep that pink and blue theme. So following along with the new Cinderella dangle. I'm sorry, I don't have the name, but it has the blue big giant CZ, and then on the back it has the Cinderella's carriage. Is very lovely. And then switching back the bracelet here, I have my spacers, my pink CZ spacers. I'm not sure if these are retired or not. I believe they're not. You might be able to find these. And then next I have my Mickey and Minnie Happily Ever After charm, where they're, you know, sitting down and they're watching the fireworks. This charm I had been hesitant to get since I had last seen it, and this was back in 2019 before the parks closed. But now when, you know, the parks reopened, that was the first thing that I said, I'm gonna go hunt for that charm because I can't believe I missed it. I mean, it's gorgeous. I regret not getting it at that time, but I was very happy that they brought it back. It was supposed to retire, but apparently not. It's not gonna retire, at least not now. So if you guys are on the lookout for this one, or are planning on adding this to your collection, you will definitely find it inside the Disneyland Pandora. I'm sorry, inside Pandora's, or inside of Disneyland, if that makes sense. And then my main one that I want to focus on right now, I don't want to say my main one necessarily, but the newest addition to this bracelet, it is the new Sleeping Beauty Disneyland Castle. There's been some slight updates or upgrades on this charm. I also have the older one. The older one is just silver with the pink pastel. But this new one, I'm going to try to focus the camera here so you guys can get a better glimpse. Bear with me. So I think that's as much as I can focus it. So the new one has the pink sea in the middle. And that looks very adorable. Along with, they incorporated blue on the tips of the towers in the castle. That is definitely a new upgrade. And let me tell you, in person, I love this one much more than the all pink with the silver with the pink, because this makes not only the charm look identical as the castle is updated now, but it just gives it a better definition. You can definitely tell certain little things that you couldn't really tell in the other castles. So that is different. And then the bottom is also different. The bottom has a blue, sorry about my nails, guys. I just took off my nose and I need to give them a rest. So the bottom is blue, the Disneyland monogram or Disneyland font. So it's different than the other one as well, because the other one is just like engraved, but this one is engraved and it's blue. You can tell, you could definitely see that in, you know, the sunlight, and which even makes it more prettier than the other. So turning it to the back, you also get the darker pink as the castle is recently painted, along with that pink CZ and the blue. Hello there, so I'm back again. So comparing the two castles, the latest one and the former one, I got my two bracelets here, back side to side. And I will be sharing this bracelet also with you guys. This is my Minnie and Mickey love bracelet, theme pink, black and white. So if we want to compare these, if we want to compare these two, let me see here. I apologize. So side by side, let me take a look here. You can definitely tell there's a difference. Not a huge difference if you ask me, but definitely towards this new one has more of a oxidized type of design, along with, you know, the enhanced enamel, which is a darker pink in the middle and then the lighter pink at the tower, versus the older one, which is just silver and all baby pink, like powder pink. And in the back, comparing the two, definitely you can see that the one on the right, which is the newest one, is darker, and therefore it makes the charm stand out a little bit more, and it does seem a little bit more oxidized if you see it in person. And then, you know, it has the darker pink enamel, and then the little stone right there in the middle. And then in the bottom, just like I showed you previously, the new one has the darker blue, and the older one is just engraved, doesn't have any color. So that's what they look like side by side, you guys. If I don't know if any of you wanted to see the difference, but I believe this, you know, this is a good option to tell which, I believe they, you know what, I'm sorry, they should have both, the older one and the newer one. So whichever one you like the most. Obviously this one's representing the new updates for the castle. So moving along, I also have the 2022 exclusive fireworks charm. You know, obviously I love how all these charms were perfectly meant to be together. They're all color coordinated. I love that. And then Dumbo, you know, also Disneyland exclusive. I don't know if he's retired. I honestly, I haven't checked, but he may be retired, guys. Not 100% sure. So I did the same thing, you know, repeated the Muranos, the Aurora Muranos, which also I got pre-loved in excellent conditions. And then the same thing with the clips, you know, symmetry, very important. And I also wanted to re-add my second A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. First I had one, and then I definitely wanted to pick up another just with the purpose of creating that symmetry. So on one side I have the quote, and then on the other side I just have the little beautiful sparkling CCs to show, because honestly both sides are fantastic. And then on this side I decided to do the Aurora Aurora dress. So if you're wondering what are my favorite princesses? Definitely my main favorite princesses right now are Cinderella and Aurora. As a child, it was Aurora and Ariel. But lately, I've been so drawn into Cinderella, it's crazy. And then I did the same with the Cinderella Murano, and about to finalize it here. So, sorry about that, guys. I got cut off. So, about to finalize the last couple of charms is the Family Fun charm. Also was a Disneyland exclusive. It is now retired. But good news, I honestly regret not getting this back in 2019 because I ended up going for this one instead of this one. And I really love the pink on this one and then this one. So anyway, I actually found this charm last Thursday in the Pandora store outside of Disneyland, which is downtown Disney. You guys have to check that store out. I don't know how or why they got a lot of their retired exclusive charms, but guys, believe me, they have them. So you definitely want to check that out. And almost to finalize it here, I have the new, well, it's not necessarily new, but to my collection it is the Wish You Were Here postcard, Disneyland postcard charm. Although it's not necessarily all pink or blue, I definitely thought it fit well with this design and this bracelet. So, and last but not least, of course, we couldn't complete this bracelet without the Alice teacup charm. This is also a Disneyland exclusive. I know it's now retired, but I think you are able to find this charm, like I said, in downtown Disney. I will be going back within the next week or two. So one thing that I'm going to look out for is this charm, if they have it there. So just remember, guys, anyone that was wondering, or anybody that's watching my video wondering, where can you find some of these retired pieces, will be in downtown Disney. So that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to quickly take some time to share honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna modify this bracelet. I'm gonna keep it just the way it is. It's perfect. I love it. I honestly can't wait to go back to the parks to wear it. Well, let me know what y'all think. I hope you guys enjoyed my video and the bracelet. And until next time, I will soon be uploading more videos within this week. So just stay tuned and hope you have a wonderful day and stay safe.